Help, help. I need some assistance over here.
Don't come any closer. That's good enough. Now, what seems to be the problem?
Some guys, they came and stole all of my stuff.
What did they steal?
Well, they took most of what I had on me.
What did you have on you?
Some canned goods. I know it's not much, but in this world, everything counts.
So they robbed you. Well, at least you're still alive.
Yeah, thank God. They took my little nephew.
Your nephew?
And my sister told me if anything was to happen to her, that I had to take care of her little boy.
Sounds like you're taking great care of him.
No, they took him.
I was being sarcastic, and I don't think you're being truthful with me.
Yes, I am. Are you calling me a liar?
Yes, I am. Now, you may have had a sister, and she may have ascended, but in case you haven't noticed when you look around, there's not any little nephews running around. There aren't any kids. That's because God took all the children up. The only people that are left are people like you and people like me, people who didn't believe enough. We got left behind, and you know what? I've always thought that there was a God, but I guess I didn't put my trust in him enough, which is why I'm still here and I'm without my family.
So you're not going to help me get my food back?
Where are the guys that took your food?
They're holed up in the house over there.
No, they're not. There's no guys that took your food. You didn't have any food. Just like you don't have a nephew. In fact, in that house up there, you probably laid a trap for me and you're waiting for me to walk right through it so you can take everything that I have.
It's not like that.
Yes, it is. That's the way of the world these days. And you know what? I'm not mad at you. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to chase you. I don't even know you. I don't want to know you because you seem like you're an all-around liar. The world has ended and there are still con men out there, and you're one of them.
I have a gun. You better give me your food.
You may have a gun, but you don't have any bullets. Do you think you can threaten me? You can threaten me? I lost everything that I loved, and you think that you can threaten me? I have to walk this earth without my family. So even if you have a gun, I'm not scared of it. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of your gun. I'm about to get up and walk. I'm going to wander. Because that's all I do. I just wander the earth and think about all the mistakes that I've made.
A whole lot of wandering you're doing, setting down.
I've got to rest from time to time. But now that I see that you're here, I won't be resting here. I'll find another spot. I'll get up and move on, but not until you've given me some space. You need to back up. Now, just because I'm giving you a pass and just because I say I'm not going to harm you, I mean, I will defend myself if I have to, but don't make me. Don't make me. Just let me go. Let me leave. You won't see me again.
a lovely day. We're in the end of the world and all.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I'm Lionel.
I'm John. Not that names matter much anymore.
It's been a while since I've seen somebody who wasn't trying to kill me.
Everybody here on Earth isn't saved, but that doesn't make us all monsters.
Most of the others are. Where are you headed?
I don't have much of a plan. I just kind of wander.
Yeah, me too. Just try to keep my nose out of trouble and keep myself alive.
That's a good way to live.
So, when everybody went up, you lose people?
I lost those who matter most to me, yes. What about you?
Yeah, I lost my mom. She was the best. We got along pretty well. I didn't really have her belief in God and all, but
Do you believe now?
it's the law of the jungle out there. Those who thrive prey upon others, and that's what confuses me about you. You don't seem like that type of guy.
I'm not, but I'm also not here to make friends. I just do my best to keep moving forward without looking back.
Must be hard work with a bum knee.
You all right about that?
Who did you lose?
Huh?
I lost my mom. Who did you lose?
My wife. My son.
How old was your son?
He was 2. Good kid.
What'd your wife do?
Why are you asking me these things?
Sometimes it feels good to look back and remember those who we lost.
I remember every day. My knee won't let me forget. We were driving down the road, driving down the interstate when the ascension happened. I did my best to grab the steering wheel and get the car under control, but I didn't know what had happened. One minute we're sitting there talking, and then the next minute they're gone.
Yeah, that must have been pretty scary not knowing what happened.
That's the day that the world changed. It was like that all over. I could have gone to the hospital for my injuries, but I probably would have died because people started raiding hospitals for medical supplies. I slapped on a knee brace and made my way out to the country.
Wide open spaces, but like I said, careful out there. There's some pretty evil people in the world.
I'll try to mind my own business.
That won't work. It'll take everything from you, hurt you, leave you with nothing. That's why I'm heading in the opposite direction. I'm not saying that you have to do what I'm doing, but just be careful. Where you're heading, there's nothing but trouble.
Can't be that much trouble if I've got nothing to lose.
Suit yourself, friend. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You've been sleeping for too long.
Who are you?
That is a question I should ask you. Who are you? When did you stop being yourself?
I've always done what I thought was right.
You and I both know that this is not the truth, John.
How do you know my name?
Oh, I know a lot of things about you, especially your wife and your kid.
Don't bring them into this.
You are the one brought them into this. When you stand by and do nothing. You walk the earth as an aimless wanderer. Wouldn't you love the opportunity to see them again?
How is that gonna happen? If I wasn't taken up with them during the ascension, obviously there's no place for me. And if I commit suicide, guess what? I won't be in the same place that they are.
Oh, I didn't say anything about killing yourself. This is not the kind of action that we're looking to start. I am the archangel, Michael. I'm here to speak directly to you, John, to inspire you, for you to stop being lazy and do something with your life.
What did you have in mind?
There's a great evil that rules this land right now. A criminal organization that I don't think you can handle it all on your own.
Well, if I can't handle it on my own, what do you recommend?
You need to seek someone to help you. Someone just like you, wasting their potential in life. It won't be long until you find this person, and together you can embark a quest to cut the head off the dragon.
The dragon? Let me get this straight. Did I hear you correctly when you said the dragon?
Yes, the dragon represents all evil in the world, but you don't have to deal with him first.
Who's first?
There are two beasts. They carry the mark. One carry the mark of a land beast, and the other carry the mark of a sea beast. And together they work for the dragon. When you get them down, you will be able to get to the dragon. They know where he stays.
You said that I needed help. Who is the person that I should seek out for help?
You will know him when you see him. Keep your eyes, ears open. He's a mighty warrior, and he will help you on your way.
You said something about seeing my wife and son again.
Only if you tip the scales in the favor of good, you will be smiled upon from above. Getting rid of this evil is a necessity for life to continue. Find your accomplice, do this mission, and one day you will be reunited with your family again.
I wish I could get that in writing.
Well, unfortunately, my pen is all out of ink. See, you might be thinking to yourself, I'm just dreaming. This must be a mirage. Well, it is true. And soon, later today, you will find the man that you seek.
How will I know him?
You will prevent him of doing something he will regret. The very first thing you need to do in your quest is to make this world a better one. I shall go now. So long.
Will I see you again?
It's a never goodbye between us, so be good.
Don't do that.
Who are you?
I'm John. What's your name?
Amon. Guess since you're trying to stop me from ending things, but take it you don't mean any harm.
Why don't you put the gun away?
All right, John, I'll put it away. Now, what is it I can do for you?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I was trying to rest earlier, and I had someone deliver a message.
Really? Didn't think the postal service ran out here anymore.
Do you believe in angels?
In a way, I suppose you're like a guardian angel, coming out of nowhere, telling me not to take my life.
I'm not an angel.
If you say so. So what is this message that you received?
I was told that if I make this world a better place to live in, that I might get a chance to see my wife and son again.
Were they taken up when it happened?
Yeah, that's right. Did you lose people?
Who didn't? Everyone lost someone. Let's not sit around here and cry about it. How are we gonna make this right now a better place to live in?
There are some bad people out there.
You don't say.
The worst one is called the Dragon, but he has some people that work under him.
You're talking about the beast.
You know them?
I know of them. Wouldn't exactly call us friends or anything of the sort.
Well, what do you know about them?
I know they kill without hesitation. Not really the sort I'm looking to find.
Well, to get to the Dragon, we have to find them.
Are you sure you're up for this? That knee doesn't look too good.
The only thing that's keeping me going is the hope that one day I'll get to see them again.
And you think, if we do this thing, that's what's gonna happen?
It's the end of the world. Does it really matter?
Always up for a little bit of chaos. But I think what we need to do is talk to someone who knows something.
Do you know someone like that?
Oh yeah. At least you know where to find one of the beasts, and once we do, the rest of the dominoes will fall into place, hopefully.
I hope so.
You armed with anything other than that stick?
Yeah, I have a gun. I just don't flaunt it.
Wise man. Neither do I. Right now, I'm just trying to exist. At least now I have a purpose.
I'm glad that we can help each other out.
All right, let's go. We need to talk to her.
Talk to who?
The name's Gerty. Everybody calls me that, including my nephew here. What can I do for y'all?
My friend here, he's looking for some people.
I know a lot of people. I guess they're people I know.
He's on a mission, you see.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe you should shut up a little bit, nephew, and let him tell me about it. Well, come on, stranger. My ear's about to fall off, you're talking so much.
What did you want me to tell you about?
Well, for starters, how about your name?
My name is John.
Oof, boring. Do you know how many Johns I know out there?
I take it you know a few.
Yeah, well, hopefully your mission isn't as boring as your name. So what can I do you for, John?
I need your help finding some people.
Yeah, my nephew already said that. Come on, get to the part that's exciting. Who is it that you're looking for?
I need to find the beasts. Have you heard of them?
Have I heard of them? Who hasn't heard of them? Yeah, there are a couple enforcers who work for the Dragon.
I need to find him too.
You're walking with a walking stick. You're wearing a knee brace. Are you sure you have it in you?
I was told that if I could fulfill this quest, I would see my wife and son again. I would crawl across shards of broken glass and move heaven and earth if I can make that happen.
You have the conviction, but do you have enough mean? Can you be mean enough to do what needs to be done?
That's one reason I'm working with your nephew. It seems like he's no stranger to violence.
No, he's not. I hope you know what you're asking of me, how dangerous this will be for me.
It's important to me to make things right.
I only know where one of them is. He should know where the other one is. But when you find both of them, you'll find the dragon.
That's the plan.
The land beast. His real name is Harrigan. He hangs out in the middle of nowhere surrounded by his men. At the snap of his fingers, you'll be dead, and so's Amon.
I will, strike from afar.
I guess that's not a bad way to play it. But if you have to get on the ground, John, you've got to be the one to get up in it. You have to bear the mark.
The mark?
Boy, aren't you green. Yeah, the mark of the beast. You can't go anywhere or do anything without it these days. If you don't bear it, they'll kill you.
I didn't know that I needed that. Where do I get that from?
I can help you out with that. But you'll have to bear a gift for Harrigan. He loves canned pumpkin. Delicacy. If you can procure him some of that, you got a foot in the door.
I take it that you can help me with that too.
Yeah, I have some in stock. Let's get you hooked up with a tattoo, and then I'll get you a can of pumpkin.
Who are you?
I'm John.
You got the mark?
Yeah, I've got it. They checked me at the door.
Well, excuse me, John, but I don't know you, so let me be thorough and check you again. Show me the wrist. I see you come bearing gifts.
I do indeed. All for you.
Seeing as how you know what gifts to bring me, I doubt you need me to introduce myself. You know who I am.
I know who you are.
You're a stranger to these parts.
What makes you say that?
I see the way that you look around, the way you look at people and they look at you. You don't know them and they don't know you. So who are you?
I'm John.
You told me your name. I mean, what are you doing here, John? What can I help you with? You bring me this can of pumpkin, you obviously want a favor.
I need your help finding someone.
I know people. Who are you looking for?
The sea beast. I need to know where he is.
And what do you want with an old fart like that?
He and I have some unfinished business.
What kind of unfinished business are we talking about? Did he do you wrong in some kind of way?
No. I think he might be my father.
He wouldn't be the first. Sailor sells his oats all over the place. How are you just now finding out he's your father?
I found a letter that he wrote to my mother. It was a romantic correspondence. And I'm no detective, but I could read between the lines and see that there was something there. And the way that he referred to me, I have to be his son.
Can I see this letter?
I didn't bring it with me.
Why not? The world is over. Surely you don't have a place you call home.
I found a safe place for it.
You know, John, I don't think you're telling me the truth. I don't think there is a letter.
The sea beast, I think he's my father.
Please don't call him that anymore. His name is Ernest.
I think that Ernest is my father.
Maybe you think that. I also think you're lying to me. You know what I think?
What's that?
I think you're trying to procure something from Ernest that you don't think you can get from me. And I find that kind of insulting. I'm good at my job and I'm good at what I do. What is it you think you can get by sea that you can't get by land?
Closure. I just want to know who my true father is.
Alright. You bring me this can of pumpkin, I guess I should give you something. Ernest stays out by the reservoir, above the dam. There's an old dock there. If you look, you'll see it. His men are crawling all over it.
I appreciate the heads up and the information.
Let's hope they're as friendly as my guys are. Letting a complete stranger in with a can of pumpkin.
What do I need to take him? A can of sardines?
You're funny, John. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, now that you mention it, my wife and son were taken up during the ascension.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. There's not much I can do about that.
Did you lose anybody?
We're all bad out here, so that's a no.
Surely you have people important to you.
Who doesn't?
Wouldn't you move heaven and earth to be with them?
I would. Where's this going?
You said something earlier that I don't agree with. You said there's nothing you can do, but in fact, there is something that you can do.
And what's that?
Stop what you're doing. Stop with your criminal enterprise. Stop hurting people. Just stop.
Just like that? Do you want me to stop?
I'm trying to make the world a better place, and I was told if I stop you and Ernest and then the dragon and make the world a better place, then I would get the opportunity to see my wife and son again.
Listen to this guy. Who put these thoughts in your head, man?
I don't think you know him.
It doesn't matter if I know him. If he's putting these thoughts in your head trying to put me out of business, then I need to go pay him a visit after I put you in the ground.
That's not going to happen. You're not going to put me in the ground.
We'll see what my men have to say about that.
What men?
Hey, can I get somebody out here to take care of this clown? Hello? Anybody out there?
There's not anybody out there, because my friend is out there with a rifle.
You trying to kill me? You think you got what it takes to do that?
I was hoping that I could talk you into changing your ways. Violence is my last resort.
You think you're coming to my place and trying to kill me? You think your canned pumpkin Trojan horse is going to save your life? You fell, John. You're not going to see your wife and son again. Only thing you did right was bring a gun. Any last words?
Change your ways.
There ain't no changing me. I am who I am. Say goodnight. You idiot! You don't even have any bullets in your gun!
Yeah, but my friend does.
John, you good? We need to get going.
Yeah, I'm alright. We need to go find the old man by the sea.
Way to go, John. You got rid of the land beast. You still got one to go. Now it's time to get the sea beast.
I could try to make something up like I did with Harrigan. A can of pumpkin got me in the door. Then I told him I was looking for you because I thought you were my father, but that's not true. You're not my father. I loved him very much while I still had time with him.
Who are you?
I'm John, and I'm tired. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. And I miss my family, and I want to see them again.
Were they taken to the sky?
That's right.
I wasn't always a sea beast. I used to have a wife. She was taken up. Yeah, I was a little angry at first.
That's understandable. So you know that I would do anything to see them again. Wouldn't you?
I would. Are you here to kill me?
I gave the land beast another option, but he threw it in my face. But maybe you're one that can be reasoned with.
Well, he was a young man. Felt like he had his whole life ahead of him. Arrogant, but I was a little bit older and wiser than he was.
I can tell.
But I don't need this lifestyle. I'd be more than happy to walk away, call it quits. But I'm ashamed of some things I've done in my past, and I know my wife would be too.
So you're gonna stop all the bad things that you're doing?
Oh yeah, I'm gone. What about Harrigan? What'd he do?
He put up a fight, and then he died. I was told that if I put you two out of commission and then the dragon, I will get a chance at seeing my wife and son again.
Are you going after the dragon?
I will move heaven and earth to see my wife and son again.
I believe it. I bet you need me to tell you where he is.
I would appreciate it.
You need to start looking southwest of the plains. There's an old house full of bars and bushes and shrubbery around growed up. There's a bunch of trees surrounding it. It looks abandoned, but it's not. He lives there. That's the entrance to his cave.
I've been wandering a while. That sounds familiar to me.
But once you go down that path, there's no turning back. You're either all in or you're not. He's not going to quit doing what he's doing. You're going to have to put him down.
I'm willing to do what needs to be done.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for the mercy, and you won't be seeing me around here anymore.
I hope not.
John, you okay?
I'm fine.
Where is he?
He walked away. He's not going to do it anymore. He told me where the dragon is.
Where is he?
He's in the western plains. There's this field that looks like it's all grown up, and a house that looks like it's abandoned, but it's not.
I know the place. You ready in this?
I've been ready.
Okay, John, you got rid of the sea beast. Now for the dragon.
I smell fresh meat.
Aren't you going to ask me my name?
Your name is not important to me. All you are is dinner.
Oh, yeah? How long does one human last you? 1 meal? 2?
I never leave this house. It's been many moons since I've been outside. I've learned to make my prey last and last and last.
Not anymore. I am not your prey. I am not your dinner.
No? You think you're the first brave man that can stand there and think they can take me on? I'll go find the skull of the last one for you if you don't believe me.
I believe you. But I also believe another promise that I was made.
Who made you a promise?
Michael.
I don't know any Michaels.
He knows you, and he doesn't like you. He thinks the world would be a better place if you weren't in it. In fact, he told me I would get a chance at seeing my wife and son again if I made you disappear.
You're not a magician. You can't just make me disappear. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, though.
What's that?
Not many know where I am. You had to have found out from Ernest. I'm gonna find him and make him suffer.
No, you're not.
Don't underestimate my power, boy.
You don't have any power. Not anymore.
And who do you think you have on your side?
God is on my side.
If that were true, you would have been taken up during the ascension. Don't lie to me.
I've made mistakes in my life, but now I'm trying to make them right. I will see my wife and son again no matter what the cost.
Even if it's your life.
They were my life, but I miss them terribly. I have a feeling it won't be long before I see them again.
I don't think so, my friend. They went up in the ascension. You're just going to be dead. And since you did not go up with them, you're not going to be in the same place they are.
I'm not going to fail in my journey. I've come this far. Your beasts are no more, and soon you will be no more. These bullets I've been saving for a special occasion.
You think you can defeat me?
Yes, I do. You represent all things evil in the world. There may not be much left of this planet, but those who live here will rest easier in knowing that you're no longer a part of it.
Surely we can work something out.
You shouldn't have called me your dinner.
No, John. No, this is not the way to get back to your family. You will see them again, just not today.
Don't do that. It's not the way. You may have fulfilled your quest with Michael, but there's more out there. There's other problems. There's more bad people.
You're right. Thank you.
I'd say as far as evil goes, we're definitely the lesser. Come on, John. Let's go.